Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we'll be talking about roof boxes. So the point of this video is to ask the right questions. So ask not what is the best roof box, but rather ask what roof box is best for you. To get the right roof box, you have to get the right questions answered. So here at eTrailer.com, we have a lot of resources for you. We have videos of roof boxes on different vehicles, we have pictures, we have detailed product pages, we have different search filters. So with this video, you'll learn about the different features of a roof box. That way you can use all those resources to get the right fit for you. So with all those features, and there are a lot, we're gonna make it simple. So there's three main categories we're gonna talk about in this video. One is gonna be cargo capacity, the second is gonna be ease of use, and the third is gonna be your bonus features. So let's take a look at that. So the whole point of a roof box is to put cargo inside of it. So your cargo capacity can range from extra large all the way down to extra small. Extra large ranges from 21 to 22 cubic feet. Large boxes range from 16 to 19 cubic feet. Medium boxes range from 13 to 14 cubic feet. Small cargo boxes range from 11 to 12 cubic feet, and extra small cargo boxes like this range from 8 to 9 cubic feet. You might wonder why we seem to skip some numbers in those cargo capacity ranges, and that's because cargo capacity isn't just about the length of your box, but also about the height. So you may go in between those different sizes, and it's not so much about how much stuff can you stuff in stuff, but what stuff can you stuff in stuff. So that's why we're going to take a look at, on a range from skis to suitcases, what can we fit in these boxes. So your profile ranges from high profile to mid profile to low profile. So if your focus is going to be more suitcases, you could probably also carry skis with this Yakima Skybox, but you won't be able to carry the extra long skis. You're going to be focused on your suitcases. So mid profile is going to be a bit more versatile. This is if you're not sure what you're going to be carrying around, or if you're planning on carrying on a lot of different things. So I would give this a rating of 2 suitcases and 2 skis. And here we have our low profile cargo box. So even though this only has 13 cubic feet, it has a lot of length for your extra long skis. So especially helpful if you're focusing on carrying skis around, but not so much for suitcases. Now what might happen too is maybe you have extra long skis. Like I have 153s here, but Zach, he has some longer skis. So what happened to him was he brought a rooftop cargo box. It did not fit his skis. So what you may want to consider then is getting a smaller rooftop cargo box for your suitcases, but then also getting a ski and snowboard carrier for your equipment. So we talked about cargo. Now let's talk about ease of use. And this is going to be features that make it easier to use your roof box. And one of them includes how easy is it to load it up onto your roof rack. So this is where exterior dimensions come in handy. So check out our product pages and you'll see the weight of the roof box as well as how large it was. As you can see, this was super easy to put onto the roof, but what's not going to be easy is the way this tightens down. So let's talk about that. In your entry-level roof boxes, you'll see a clamping system that looks like this. So those usually have a U-bolt that goes around your crossbars and they tighten on top with a wing nut or the other way around. So those work, they work with different types of crossbars, they just take a lot of time to fully install. So here we're gonna get the roof box on, and for the larger boxes, it's best with someone to help out. So this roof box is going to be a lot more difficult to put onto the roof because it's larger and heavier, but once it's on your roof rack, it's going to be super easy to tighten down. So these have clamps that just slide onto your crossbars. So rather than the U-bolts and wing nuts that we had to do with the other smaller or more entry-level roof boxes, this is a lot easier to do. So when looking at the mounting system for the different roof boxes, take notice. Different roof box brands call them differently. For example, Inno calls theirs the memory mount, Yakima calls theirs the quick release. But when we talk about it in reviews, that's something to think about, That way you spend less time mounting your roof box and more time loading it up with the cool stuff. So what type of roof rack do you have on your roof? And there's different types. There's aero bars, there's factory bars, there's round bars like these. Knowing what type of crossbar you have will help you figure out if your roof box is compatible. Along with knowing what types of roof bars you have, it's also important to know the dimensions and the measurements to see if things are going to fit. So one is going to be crossbar spread. So you're going to measure one crossbar to another. Ours is at 29 inches apart, which is helpful because some clamps have a range from usually 20 to 30 inches apart for your crossbars. Next is seeing if there's going to be enough clearance for your roof box. So you're usually going to measure from the top of your roof to right where your crossbars are. So here we have 5 inches of clearance from the bottom of the roof box to the top of our vehicle. We have plenty of space for the clamps, especially since they're low profile. So if you have crossbars that are super duper close to your roof, or if you have an opening roof, that's a measurement to take a look at on our product pages. In lots of my review videos, I talk about overhang and why I like longer crossbars. So this roof box is a passenger side access only. So for that reason, I've moved this all the way out as far as I could to the passenger side to make it easier to access. So overhang is going to be measured from the end of your tower to the end of your crossbar. If you want to make it easier for yourself to load and unload your roof box, you can load it on the overhang. Another thing some people don't think about is if they can still open up their hatch with their roof box on. So as you can see here, we measured it out and placed it where even though we have a really big roof box, we can still open up our hatch because we have clearance. So when putting up a roof box, we also have some tools here at each trailer that might be helpful. So we have different step stools of different heights. We have the Moki door step, which clips into your door. We even have extra cam buckle straps. All of these are very helpful and worth taking a look at. The cam buckle strap is something you can rest the top of your roof box on and then pivot it back up onto your roof. Ease of use is also how easy is it to open up your roof box. So they'll usually look something like this. You're gonna have a key. Some of them make it where you can't take out the keys unless it's in the locked position. Others allow you to remove it. Others have this little button here or a lever or a latch that allows you to open up the roof box. But one main difference is going to be which sides can it open. So for this one, you can only open it on the passenger side. Others have dual side access. So whichever side you need to access your luggage on, that's where you can open up. So this opens up a lot more opportunities as well. You can store some items to your driver's side, some to your passenger side, and choose whichever is safer or easier for you on the road. So now we'll get to our bonus section, which is talking about those bonus features. And these are going to be features that aren't really necessary for how your roof box works, but they may still make you like them a bit more. One of them is going to be the material. What material is your roof box made out of? Most of them are made of ABS plastic, similar to what you have on, let's say, the spoiler of your car. Those are great because they're lightweight, they're sturdy, they hold up to the elements. So just double check what your roof box is made of. Next is going to be the texture of your roof box. And there's really two main types of texture. One is going to be glossy, the other is going to be matte. So what we have here is a glossy roof box. So we've had a whole day of shooting and we've had pollen just gather over here on our glossy surface. So some people like a glossy roof box because it's shiny, it looks good right out of the box. I personally prefer a matte style over time because it helps hide the scratches a little bit more, but it's a bonus feature. It's up to you for personal preferences. Next feature is going to be color. So some brands with some of their lines of roof boxes also offer different color options, and they're going to work the exact same way. They're just going to have different colors like black or gray or silver. As you can see, we have a white car here. You might like the black on top because it stands out, or you might want something that matches the car a bit more. So hopefully this video helped you out. Getting the right roof box is important for having the best type of adventure. So it really depends on what type of vehicle you have, what you're carrying, and where you're going. And hopefully you now know to ask the right questions. And this right here was choosing the right roof boxes with Evangeline here at eTrailer.com. I hope you enjoyed the journey.